Today I will be showing you how to make more visually pleasing business Instagram accounts and demonstrate how they can truly help boost a business's PR. To begin, I will show you ways to make your business Instagram look more cohesive and marketable and give you examples of successful and unsuccessful accounts. According to web designer Mark Stokes in his article from 2014, Instagram Marketing Guidelines Essential Tips for Marketing Your Business on Instagram. Social media has allowed brands to show a more human side, and Instagram is the ideal facility for really allowing that human side to come to the front. Don't shy away from posting photos that might not be openly related to your business or products. Scatter your profile with the odd photo of a beautiful sunset or view from your office window, a business mascot or pet, or a book you're reading. For businesses, Instagram is about connecting with supporters on level beyond just trying to make a scale. Brands shouldn't just engage, they should also inspire. SoldZ, a social e-commerce platform, created a blog post in 2017 showing this Instagram photo from Domino's official account. They explain the importance of taking pictures in natural lighting so the foreground toppings aren't so harsh and the background of the pizza isn't so blurred. I took this critique a step further and decided to analyze Domino's Instagram feed as a whole. The problem with this feed is that it is not marketable. There is no variety or aesthetic. It is almost as if your unemployed neighbor Bob whipped out his flip phone and took a picture of his dinner and posted it. There is a lack of professionalism and originality in these photos, and so it is clear that Domino's Instagram page is in need of a major facelift in order to successfully market their pizza. Another example SoldZ pointed out was this Instagram photo from the official Fireball Whiskey account. They mention how the photo is especially grainy, there is red eye, and there is very dim lighting. Because of this, Fireball is unsuccessfully marketing their brand. Fireball expected the, quote, fireballers to catch the attention of the audience, when in reality it just looks like three girls dressed up for Halloween. Now that I have showed you some examples of what not to do on Instagram, I will now explain what makes an Instagram feed successful and show some examples of particular brands that are hitting the nail on the head. What makes Instagram feeds successful is when there is a visual representation of parts making a whole. Each individual Instagram makes up the whole feed and gives off a certain theme or vibe. Not only does each photo need to be aesthetically pleasing within itself, but all the photos on the feed must cohesively come together to create a marketable theme which reflects the professionalism of the brand. Airbnb does a great job of making stunning images from Airbnbs around the globe appeal to anyone who comes across their page. The neutral earth tones are present throughout every image, but the main thing that makes this feed successful is that each photo shares a common style. It portrays a particular lifestyle that is enticing to people, and with the use of extreme angles and perspectives, this page stands out from others. Successful marketing isn't always about selling a physical product. Successful marketing can also occur when promoting something like a professional sports team. Having a visual pleasing Instagram page can promote a sports team's brand and show them in a better light, essentially building their fan base. According to Nick Schaeferhoff in his article from 2016, How to Use Instagram for Your Sports Team Marketing, studies show that humans respond to visuals more than to text, and visual content continues to dominate the social space. Therefore, it shouldn't come as any surprise that many marketers are moving towards more visually marketing and increasingly using platforms like Pinterest, YouTube, and Instagram. The Miami Dolphins are a great example of a successful sports Instagram page. The aqua is consistent throughout their feed, and the pops of orange sporadically create eye-catching accents. This also helps to promote their team colors. Each photo is professionally taken and tells a story about the team. There are action shots, close-ups, and smiles throughout this feed. The variety complements each other and comes together for an overall visually pleasing feed. Consistency is key in these types of Instagrams. Another example of a successful sports Instagram page is the Tampa Bay Lightning. The cohesiveness and consistency in this feed makes this team stand out and gives the feed a sharp look. Color is key in sports feeds because not only does it promote the team's colors, but it also aids in making small parts into a whole, like I mentioned before. The royal blue color is not only present throughout the Instagrams of the players' uniforms, but it is also present through things like lighting at the games or the back wall of a picture. One thing I haven't mentioned that Tampa Bay's Instagram feed utilizes nicely is filter. This feed is clearly using the same or similar filters throughout each individual Instagram. This again helps create the cohesive look when viewing the feed as a whole. Although an Instagram can be successful without the use of the same filters, it definitely helps to create a consistent and pleasing look that makes the feed stand out from the rest. One of my favorite apps to help create a cohesive Instagram page is Planoly. Planoly has you link your Instagram account to the app and allows you to upload photos that you are considering posting to Instagram to see if they properly flow with your current feed before you actually post them to Instagram. The photos you have not yet posted to Instagram but have uploaded to Planoly will have a U in the top left corner for unscheduled. If you like how it looks with your current feed, you can upload it to Instagram right from the Planoly app, or you can simply upload it from Instagram like you normally would. You can also schedule these photos for a time that you want them to be automatically uploaded, which is great for businesses run by busy employees who aren't always able to access social media. This is a great tool for businesses who are trying to achieve that cohesive look but are struggling to achieve it. Overall, although some people are still opposed to the use of social media for businesses, I believe that in this technological generation, it is essential to have a basic knowledge on how to properly market over social media in order to stay in the new and compete with other companies. Instagram accounts like Domino's and Fireball are not going to survive in the constantly developing world of social media marketing. Although SoldZ seems to not quite be a professional source for these pictures, it is easy to take away from their posts that the pictures of Domino's Pizza and Fireballers cannot compare with the photos I later showed throughout this activity. People commonly criticize how we live in such a social media dependent world nowadays and how lots of things on social media become a competition of who can get the best photo or who can get the most likes. But what is truly wrong with that when it comes to brand awareness? All brands are competing for the most customers or the highest fan base in order for their brand to survive, and I believe it is essential to do so. Feeds like Miami Dolphins, Tampa Bay Lightning, and Airbnb are all successfully keeping themselves relevant in this social media world, which is why they have higher fan bases than their competitors. Instagram is a very artsy, visual based type of social media, so by having aesthetically pleasing feeds, the brands I showed you are naturally appealing more to the eye of viewers. I hope this insight I have provided on what to do and what not to do on Instagram and the powers of having a cohesive Instagram feed has helped you to better understand how to update your business's Instagram feed and stay in the running with your competitors. Keep Instagramming, and thanks for listening.